Hey, what's up, everybody? The Amazing here, bringing you a review. And this time, it's gonna be something different that I don't normally do. It is a Marvel Legend. It's probably my first normal Marvel Legend. Normally, I do like a custom or something, but this one is normal. This one is actually the Walgreens? No, sorry, Walmart exclusive Vibranium suit Black Panther. This costume is based off the Ta-Nehisi Coates run of Black Panther, which started around 2015, 2016. It's the Marvel Now, Marvel Legacy stuff, and it's this suit. Now, I love Ta-Nehisi Coates. I love his book. It is not one for just action. It's a very intellectual book and it's very different, and I'm really enjoying it. And that's why I absolutely wanted this suit. They basically gave it brand new tech for the suit. It was actually, excuse me, it was actually first thought about, I believe, during the Hickman run, where you kind of see during the New Avengers run where he becomes King of the Dead. It's a little bit more techie and vibranium, the purple highlights and things like that, or even just the purple energy of vibranium being emitted from the suit. So it's really cool during the Ta-Nehisi Coates that he pretty much followed up with it, and we have this really banging suit. Like, I'm really a big fan of this. So everything about this I am here for, and it's probably the soonest or quickest I've seen a figure get pumped out based off a run so quickly, even if it is exclusive. Now, as you can see here, you have the purple vibranium highlights featured throughout prominently throughout the chest, the mask, the yellow highlights, and in the fist, especially for Wakanda, the King of the Dead. So this vibranium output, I believe in the comics, it reinforces the important parts of the body, which is hand, feet, which is what he fight with, the face to protect himself and see things, and the chest because it's the center mass. Now, this can obviously be different or it could be based on your interpretation, but this for me makes a lot of sense, especially in the book, considering what's going on, why you would want this. Now, enough about me rambling on because it's been about 2 minutes or so. Now, real quick, I'm going to just pop off the head and remove his necklace. And the reason why I'm doing that is just so you can see what it looks like without it. Pops right in really well, and it looks even just as good. So as you can see here, articulation wise, this is the Captain Universe Spider-Man UK body. I really would have liked some butterfly joints, but I see that it would have actually taken away from this mold. Well, not the mold, but it would have taken away from the way that it looks, basically. So articulation wise, we still get your standard Marvel Legend with articulation that rotates all the way around and pretty much gives you crazy superheroic physics, which is really dope in retrospect because you kind of can still do all the cool things that you want to do with it and it look good. So as you can see here, you really get the bang for your buck, especially the 20 bucks you're paying for it or more probably, depending on what's going on. You can actually do really cool stuff with this. And that's the one thing I'm liking about Marvel Legends as we go forward is the simple fact that, we're getting more stuff that you're just getting more bang for your buck with the $20, even if some stuff is exclusive or whatever's going on. As you can see here, I clearly just got really two really good poses really fast. And then, it's not like you can't get them. So I'm really, really enjoying this. It's been really nice to get this. And I'm a huge Black Panther fan. So this is really sort of a big deal for me, especially considering how fast this was drawn out. So posing wise, I'm really happy with it. Oh, I forgot the hands. So hands are all, you can actually swap them out, but it's on a nice peg that you can rotate in and out as you can see here. So you can do lots of cool stuff. I really like this body. It's actually slightly bigger than the previous bodies, and I'll get into that when I get into the size comparison. But from what we're getting now with this, it's really, really dope, and I'm a huge fan of it. So real quick, I'm going to pop off his head and choose the more stealthier common Black Panther face that we choose when I guess you're not activating the vibranium coating inside of his costume, at least on the mask part. For some reason, I'm having some trouble with this head. I don't want to break anything because I really like this figure a lot. Hold on, I'm going to do it off screen so I don't kill myself or break a peg. Oh man, y'all gonna hate me. I sound crazy doing this. So as you can see here, it's a lot more stealthier. So if you are aiming for the stealth look with this guy, it's easily obtained within this mask. And boy, oh boy, do I really like this mask. I like the whole pointed back ear look. I like the bold and broad face. I like that it actually looks like a mask protecting him, It's really close to the to to the Chris Sprouse stuff and Carl Story, especially the oh god, I can't remember the original artist, but Carl Sprouse is taking over for him. And he's one of my favorite artists, and for some reason I cannot remember his name right now. But when it jumps to me, I'm gonna put it in the captions. But it was a black artist and it was a black writer, and this was a big deal to me. So the fact that this rendition is actually getting its own version of a suit, it's really nice to me and really happy about it. So let me just, oh, you can actually fold it back a little too. It's really dope. Now, outside of what we're getting with the normal face, you actually get claw hands, which are also covered in Vibranium tech, Wakandan tech, I should say. Not Vibranium, but Wakandan tech. That's really dope. And then you also get heat emitted pink effects. Now, these are really dope. These are going to go on the fist. And I believe this one says left in it. So now you can scare off all visitors who intrude into Wakanda. Real easy. And as you can see here, even under the light, the mask just emits its sort of scariness that I'm really, really enjoying. So I'm really happy for this. Now, real quick, I want to show you that, I'll pop this head off again. You can actually put your MCU head on it, but it's going to look like you have no neck. So please be aware of that. So it's not one of those things where it's going to look really good, because it's not, unless you work around it or you do something where it looks a little different. But from now on, that's one of the, I think, one of the 3 black heads we have. 4. One is Misty, one is Monica Rambeau, one is Luke Cage, and now one is Black Panther. This head doesn't count to me right now. It just doesn't fit. I've tried it in the peg. It's a little too small, so you have to Dremel it. It probably could work better, but it's not working for me, so yeah. I would like a new comic head, so that would be dope. But this has overall been really nice, and I'm really enjoying it. If you compare Black Panther to your standard Marvel Legend, he's actually a little bigger body-wise. Height-wise, not so much, but body-wise, yeah. Because if you compare him to the Captain Universe, let's move this guy down. I like that the effects are actually staying really nicely placed in there. It's really good. So as you can see, Buck and Bold, like body-wise, you know, it looks really good. Like, he looks like he's not too much bigger than the other figures. So that works really well for me. Real quick, I'm going to compare him to a bunch of other Black Panthers and a bunch of other lines so you guys can see what's going on. You know, the good stuff. I don't want to drag this out for a figure that, you know, doesn't come with too much. So here he is next to the old Black Panther wave from the Rocket Build-A-Figure, I believe. Here he is next to the previous Walmart exclusive. So as you can see, size-wise, he's sizing up real nice. I like that he's broader, bigger, bolder. It's so nice. It's so nice to get this. Here he is next to his MCU counterpart. As you can see, body-wise, he is, like I said, wider. And it works really well for him. It's really, really well. This is the Civil War one, which in retrospect, it was good back then. But looking at it now, the arms can't sit flush. The design is off. So it looks really nice, but it just doesn't cut it for me anymore. But I'm going to keep it because it's Black Panther. And here he is next to his SHF counterpart, which for me, there's no competition because these designs and intricacies are completely different. But for something that is comic-wise, this is a big deal for me. So it immediately, it stacks up with it. And they stand around the same size, which is pretty dope. Just as a bonus, I'm going to throw in the Okoye so you can see that they work really well together as well, whether MCU or comic version. She works really well with either version of the Black Panther. Now, here he is next to Articulated Icons Ninja, next to an SHF Kamen Rider Decade. So, sizes, we're just working on it and working on it and working on it. But the last 2 things, DC Icons Nightwing and the Mezco Punisher. He actually works really well with Icons and Legends. Wow. I mean, Icons and Mezco stuff. So I'm really hoping I get more of these because I'm really excited. So overall, I'm really enjoying it. If you have a Walmart, it's best you go out and get one. If you're a big Black Panther fan, you absolutely need one, especially if you are reading the story now, especially now that Claw is back, and I can't wait to get Claw because I would absolutely love to do some stuff with that. Yeah, catch up on your comics. Please read them. I'm a big fan of them. In case you missed anything or I missed anything, put it in the comments below. Help your fellow person. Do good. Be good. Hope you found this helpful. And I hope you enjoyed my first normal Marvel Legends review. In the meantime, guys, take it easy. Drink your water. Later.